Boy, you ever have one of these nights when you try to make a video and for some reason the fucker doesn't want to cooperate? Saturday night, folks. I'm going to go as quickly as I can on these. I'll just do an oversight on two things before I get to what I want to really talk about. Redskins game tomorrow. Going to Philly. Donovan McNabb's return. I don't care what the reception he gets, but we like to think it's going to be a decent game. After all, it's trying to figure out who'll take over the NFC East. Whatever. National season winding down. I think everything's starting to break down in the long run. Game Friday night. Wasn't a bad game. It's just Tyler Clippard had a brain fart. Same that he had today, which kind of spoiled the effort of Yuneski Maya, who the Nationals think this guy could be a starter. They're probably seeing something I'm not, but, I say this much. He's got talent, but, they think, the organization thinks he's the starter next year. We'll wait and see. At any rate, he actually had a decent game. Only gave up 2 runs. But he figured it ain't no decision because Tyler Clippard had a brain fart, gave up like 5 runs, whatever the case may be. So the season's just winding down. It just went down tomorrow, and I can just focus my attention on a few other things besides the Redskins. I can focus on hockey. But that's not what I want to talk about. Not on this video. It's going to be a little different. This is non-sports material. It's some fucking idiot on here. SB 004363. I don't care. You want to find out how much of a brain dead asshole this guy was, or whoever you are. I'm going to tell you why you're a brain dead asshole. Not only do you stand there and do a vile little comment on a video I made 4 months ago. Not only did you do that, and by the way, I did do the triple threat on it. Blocked your ass, reported your, flagged your little nastiness, and then deleted the flagger. But then just for the fuck of it, I figured, okay, I'll go look at his asshole's channel and see what's going on. And when you know, he's standing there and leaves a vile comment on a video lifted from one of my fucking imitators who take my image and spread it for God knows whatever reasons. Oh, and by the way, thank you, YouTube, for shutting down about 2 other these dumb imitators. I'm still trying to find a way to how to remove it off of some things. I had to stand there and actually literally delete a group that I had created. I literally had to delete the fucker because I couldn't find a way to get these ass clowns off. I couldn't find a way to delete them. But at least YouTube kind of did the job here of reporting, or at least listening to me when I try to point this shit out. So thank you, YouTube. I don't know why the fuck I'm doing it, but getting back to this point of this shit brain, he's just representative of all these little teabagging fascists / anarchists / terrorists that we now are seeing in this country. And I'm calling you what you really are. Because you're worse than the Taliban, you're worse than Al-Qaeda, you're worse than the Christian Coalition was back in the 80s and 90s, and the moral majority before that. You're worse than that. You are the absolute epitome of evil and vileness in this country. And we are not going to let you stand here and take over this country come November 2nd. Now look, I am not going to stand here and say, oh, okay, he wants Barry Obama in his policies. Fuck you. See, what I'm doing here is a little bit of lecture, and that kind of makes me sort of like Barack Obama. And I figured out that little thing the other day. I was sitting watching one of his uh, rallies, whatever the fuck it was. I was watching on CNN one afternoon, and it suddenly dawned on me. I was trying to figure why Barack Obama's got a major problem, and I figured it out. You have to understand at one point he was like, I think an associate professor or something at Harvard Law School. And it's just in his nature to lecture people. George Bush Jr. stood there and preached, demoralized, and destroyed this country. Barack Obama lectures. And people just don't react to lecturing, just like you don't react to moralizing and all the other shit that George Bush Jr. did. By the way, George Bush Jr. is responsible for 9/11. Keep that in mind. Because you ignored a memo like a month before it happened. So you're to blame on that. A lot of other things. Anyway, simple point is, here we are, 4.5 weeks away from the midterm elections. And you motherfuckers still will not learn. You simply will not learn. You're being bullshitted by everybody. You're being bullshitted by CNN and MSNBC and Fox News and, to an extent, National Public Radio. And a few other people, even here across YouTube. Not necessarily me, but I could give you a short list, but I won't. But you're all being bullshitted. You just don't want to think for yourselves. You get bullshitted by all these people. You don't want to think for yourselves. And that just gets you my utter contempt. I mean, that's all there is to it. Just gets you my complete and total contempt. So don't worry, folks. Sometimes I have to take these glasses because the reflection of the camera just shows. See, this just reflects off what I'm doing here. Yeah, so sometimes I have to take these off. So once in a great while, even though I can't see a fucking thing too clearly without them. Oh well. So anyway, I just figured I'd give you this little mini lecture. I'll do another one of these before we get around to the elections on November 2nd. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get around to doing one. So I've really had to talk all I needed to do here. So enjoy your Saturday, or what's left of your Saturday or your Sunday. And God knows when I'm going to get around to doing another one of these videos. It just depends on what point during a day that I can get to this. It just have so much shit going on a computer that antivirus stuff, and it just slows everything down, and I can't make a video. So sometimes I have to wait, like I have to do just now. So we all will catch up to you when I feel like it. As always, it is I, your friendly neighborhood sports nut. Beware of imitators. I will say that again. YouTube, please be vigilant. Just be vigilant on this. If I tell you somebody's ripping my ass off, get them out of here. That's all I'm going to say on that. So we will catch up to you when I feel like it, and I am done. So adios, cocksuckers.